Okay, now coming to the this is important concept in the C programming language, that is called okay. I mean, in the functions concept, it is very important. One is what is that? That is the types of parameters or types of arguments. Okay, some textbooks they may call it as a parameters. Some textbooks they may call it as a arguments. Okay, so now I'll take example. So along the C programming language, it is very easy to understand. Okay, first of all, we will see. So types of parameters, how many we are having? So we are having, one is formal parameters, second one is the actual parameters, okay, or formal arguments or actual arguments. So these are the types of arguments in the C programming language. Okay, now I will take example. I will tell what are the types of parameters. I mean, what are the actual parameters. So generally, what is the main concept is, so it is passing arguments. Okay, this is what passing arguments. Okay, now we will see. First of all, we'll take a small example. uh, Sum of addition of two numbers. Okay, now you tell me, in this, what is a sum? Okay, sum is the, it is user defined function. Okay, why? Because after a sum is not a, it is system defined function, it is user defined function. Okay, why it is a function? After a word, after a name, I am having a braces. So that is what, that is a function. Okay, now in this, what is the system defined function? So main. Okay, main is the system defined function. Okay, now, okay, this is what, this is called, already we have seen, function prototype. What is one more name? One more name is the function header. Okay, function prototype or function header, both are same. Okay, this is called what? From main. Okay, so this is called what? This is the main function. Okay, so or simply you may call it is a calling function. Okay, it is a calling function or a main function. Now this is what, this is the function definition. Function definition, or normally you may call it is the user defined function. Okay, so that is the three parts. One is function prototype, this is the main function, this is the user defined function. Normally when you speak technically, it is function definition, this is called calling function, this is called function prototype. That is what the name. Okay, now what is our main concept? So what are the parameters, what are the arguments? Now we'll see that. Main, you know that main is the mandatory, n1 comma n2 comma add. What is the three variables? They are the integer variables. Now what I am taking, using enter two numbers, so I am taking n1 comma n2 dynamically. It means at the runtime I am taking. Okay, so in the previous video already I told, for example, I am taking n1 equal to, so 2 I am taking, so n2 equal to, I am taking 4. Okay, so then what will happen? N1 is the, n1 what? N1 equal to 2, n2 equal to 4. That is what. Okay, so see, this is called from the main function I am calling the user defined function sum. Okay, so n1 comma n2, n1 equal to what? 2, n2 equal to 4. So whatever the arguments in the main function, these are called actual arguments. Okay, what is the name? This is called actual arguments or actual parameters. Okay, now what is n1? 2. What is n2? Okay, 4. So when you call from the main function, when you call this function, where I will go? I will go to the this location. Okay, from here I will jump to this place. So these are called formal parameters. What is the name? Formal parameters. Very simple. Whatever the, see, these are called arguments. Okay, these are called arguments. What is the type of arguments? Actual arguments or actual parameters. Now what is n1? N1 equal to 2, that is taken into a equal to 2. So what is n2? N2 is a 4, that is taken into b equal to 4. Okay, these are called formal parameters. Very simple. Okay, for example, I will take one more example. Sum. Okay, if it is empty, here I don't have any arguments. Okay, so don't think about this. I'm telling here, you come here. So sum is a what? User defined function. So here I am not passing any arguments in between the braces. It is empty. Okay, it is empty arguments. If I take sum n1 comma n2, so these are called arguments. So within the braces, whatever the variables, whatever the values you are passing, generally I am telling these are called arguments. Here I don't have any arguments. Here I have arguments. Again, what type of arguments? If you see in the main function, I am passing a n1 comma n2 for the user defined function sum. What are the n1 comma n2? Actual arguments. Okay, these are called formal parameters or formal arguments. Now n1 equal to 2, n2 equal to b, I mean n2 equal to 4, a equal to 2, b equal to 4. So that is what here it is taken doing something. So result equal to 2 plus 4, which is equal to 6, return 6. Okay, I am returning the value back. Then what will happen here? Add equal to, what will be the value? Add equal to 6. Why? Because I am making the addition of a two numbers. I am returning back to the this location. Now what is add? Add equal to sum of the two numbers, which is equal to 6. I am going to print the addition, I mean add variable. Okay, that is what, that you have to make a note. And one more thing, how many arguments I am having? See, you have to make sure sum is a integer. Sum is a integer. Both must be same. Okay, both must be same. Okay, if you write float here, if you write int here, that is not valid. Okay, that must be same. So whatever the type of a uh, type of a, I mean function, it must be same in the both above and same. Okay, so what are these? These are called the formal parameters. Now we see here int a, okay, int b. What are they here? Int a, int b. So if you write float a, float b, if you write int a, int b, which is a wrong. That is one thing you have to make a note. Second one, what? Number of parameters. How many I am passing? 2 I am passing, 1 2. So here there must be only two parameters. So there must be only two parameters, not more than two. I am passing 2 only. If you take int a comma int c, you will get a error. Why? Because I am passing only n1 comma n2 two parameters, but you are declaring three parameters, which is wrong. Okay, so number of parameters must be same, type also must be same, here and here both must be same. Okay, that is what. So this is called what? Function prototype. Calling function nothing but a main function, and then it is function definition. Okay, now what is our main concept? Actual arguments. Okay, so actual arguments. So from the main function to the user defined function, I am passing so and so parameters n1 comma n2. These are called actual parameters. Okay, these are called formal parameters. That is only very important concept. Okay, very simple concept, actual and then formal. Okay, now you see here same example. Can you tell what is the difference here? Okay, already I told in the previous class. Okay, this is called what? Function definition. This is called calling function. See, if you compare this program, if you compare this program and this program, so in this example I don't have any function prototype. Why? Because I am writing the function definition or user defined function above the main function. Very simple concept. Okay, if you write the user defined function above the main function. Okay, so what is not required? So this is not required. Okay, so the function prototype is not required. Very simple. Okay, you choose whatever the method you want. If you write like this, you may get answer. If you write like this, you may get answer. Okay, so that is what same. Now here what is n1 comma n2? These are called actual arguments. So what is a comma b? These are the formal parameters. A comma b are the formal parameters, n1 comma n2 are the actual arguments. Okay, both programs are same. What is the difference? In this I am writing the user defined function above the main function. So in this I am writing the user defined function below the main function. That is only difference. Okay, that is all about the types of parameters. Okay, array, how to passing a arguments to a function. Okay, how many types we are having? We are having the, okay, formal parameters and the actual parameters. Okay, that's it.